Bosi. I'm proud to say I've started 6 startups in the past 10 years. I went bankrupt twice. I never stopped. I'm addicted to it. My last startup was the Nibni Foundation. It's a non-profit organization. And what does this have to do with Taskty, especially Ahmed? Taskty, I think, is something very huge that's coming. My first meeting with Ahmed was in the area where I work in Manshayt Nasser, which is one of the largest informal areas, has around 1,200,000. And when Ahmed said his idea at first, I did not realize how big it is until I finished the meeting. Very simply, let's say you need a photographer, or you need someone to translate a paper, or you need someone to give you some legal advice. A normal citizen, a normal person like me and you. Where do we go? Yellow Pages? You have like 500 people. So where do I go? Taskty solves that. In a simple, secure way, you can get a good price and a safe service to solve your problem. I used Taskty today. I needed a photographer to photograph something, and I called a company, and they're talking about 2,000, 3,000 pounds. The guy, 100 Egyptian pounds, he would do it. And he's good. The other huge thing is that we have 750,000 graduates every year. Over 4 million people unemployed. And these people just need a window of opportunity to find work. So he or she can work on their photography skills. He or she can be good translators. He or she can do all kinds of services. And they have the market. It's a people-to-people approach. And I'll tell you, it will be huge. Ahmed, which I want to welcome right now, is amazing. He's a dentist. He left his dentist, his big dentistry. He's been working for over like 6 or 7 years. And he left his wife. He didn't leave his wife, yani. I'm sorry. He left her in another place, and he's working this passionately. And I think Taskty will be one of the largest things. And I want to welcome Ahmed. Please come on stage.
اهلا بيكم. انا احمد جلال. انا السي او في تاسكتي. هو جواد عمل لي مشكله دلوقتي موضوع مراتي ده، بس هنحاول نحلها بعدين يعني. انا احمد جلال، انا السي او في تاسكتي. احب اعرفكم بعلي. علي عنده ريستورانت صغير، عامل ساندوتش جديد ومحتاج فوتوغرافر كويس عشان يصوره له. داخ شويه على ما لقى حد المفروض ان هو كويس. الفوتوغرافر فعلا جاله، صور الساندوتش الجديد دوت، وقال له هبعت لك الصور على الميل بعد كام يوم. للاسف اتاخر عليه جدا، وفي الاخر كانت هي دي الصوره اللي بعتها له. للاسف الموقف ده بيحصل معانا كتير جدا، سواء كنت محتاج جرافيك ديزاينر، محتاج حد يترجم لك حاجه، او حتى سباك يصلح لك حاجه في البيت. مشكله مش من المنطقي انها تكون موجوده في مصر اصلا، لان كل المتخصصين دول موجودين وكتير جدا، ودايما كلهم بيشتكوا من قله الشغل. طب ايه السبب في الوضع الغريب اللي عندنا ده؟ السبب ان ببساطه الكاستمرز والسيرفيس بروفايدرز مش قادرين يلاقوا بعض. المشكله ان كل واحد فينا لما بيجي يدور على حد يخلص له شغل، بيدور دايما في دايره المعارف الضيقه جدا اللي حواليه عشان يقدر ياخد منها ريكومنديشن ويوصل لحد كويس. دايره المعارف دي عمرها ما بتبقى كبيره كفايه انها تغطي كل احتياجاتنا. علشان كده احنا عملنا تاسكتي. تاسكتي هو اول ماركت بليس للخدمات في مصر. هدفنا اننا نغير سوق المهن الحره في مصر تماما، ونخلق بيئه جديده هتبقى مفيده للناس كلها. هنساعد الكاستمرز والسيرفيس بروفايدرز اللي محتاجينهم ان هم يلاقوا بعض. هنجمعهم في مكان واحد ونوفر لهم سيستم يسمح ان الشغل يمشي بسلاسه ومن غير مشاكل. النهارده لما اي حد يحتاج سيرفيس عنده سواء في البيت او في الشغل، هيروح على taskty.com، يطلب الخدمه اللي هو عايزها، هيتكلم على كل التفاصيل اللي هو عايز يشرحها عشان الناس تفهم بالظبط هو عايز ايه، هيكتب السعر اللي هو مستعد يدفعه للتاسك دي، وكمان الوقت اللي هو محتاجه علشان يخلص التاسك دي المفروض تكون خلصانه فيها. هيلاقي عندنا عدد كبير من السيرفيس بروفايدرز جاهزين ان هم يساعدوه ويخلصوا له شغله. لضمان الجوده مش اي سيرفيس بروفايدر يقدر يشتغل على تاسكتي. احنا بننتقيهم بعنايه شديده، بنقابلهم، بنتكلم معاهم، وكمان بنشوف نماذج من شغلهم علشان نتاكد ان بس افضل الكفاءات في مصر هتبقى موجوده على تاسكتي. بنستبدل نظام الريكومنديشن اللي احنا بناخده من المعارف، دايره المعارف الضيقه جدا اللي حوالينا، بنظام تقييم فعال جدا يخليك تقدر تتعرف على السيرفيس بروفايدر اللي انت عايز تشتغل معاه قبل ما تشتغل معاه. هيخليك تقدر تشوف راي الناس اللي اشتغلت معاه قبل كده على الويب سايت عندنا بتقول عليه ايه، وكمان هتقدر تشوف نماذج من شغله موجوده على صفحته على الويب سايت. بمجرد ما تستقر ان في حد كويس وانت شايف ان هو فعلا مناسب ان هو يخلص لك الشغل اللي انت عايز تخلصه، هتقدر تدفع من مكانك سواء بماستر كارد، بفيزا كارد، كاشيو، وان كارد، او حتى عندنا نظام تحصيل من المنازل بيغطي مصر كلها، وده بيحل تشالنج كبيره قوي في اي بزنس في مصر. بكده السيرفيس بروفايدر هيبدا يشتغل وهو عارف انه لازم يطلع شغل كويس، لان لو طلع شغل وحش هتديله ريفيو مش كويس، وده هيحرمه من فرصه شغل كانت ممكن تجيله بعد كده على الويب سايت. كمان عارف ان هو ما يقدرش ان هو يتاخر عليك وهيضطر يسلم شغله في ميعاده، لانه لو اتاخر ده هيعرضه لغرامات، او حتى ممكن ان هو ما ياخدش فلوسه خالص لو اتاخر قوي. لقينا ان علشان الشغل يمشي في سلاسه ومن غير مشاكل لازم يبقى في قنوات اتصال فعاله ما بين الكاستمر والسيرفيس بروفايدر. علشان كده احنا عندنا برايفت مسجنج سيستم على الويب سايت، بنبعت نوتيفيكيشن على الميل، والفيرجن الجديده ان شاء الله فيها اننا بنبعت كمان النوتيفيكيشن على الاس ام اس، وهيبقى عندنا فويس تشات عشان كل الناس تقدر تكومينيكيت على الويب سايت من غير ما تحتاج انها تطلع بره. بكده شغلك بيخلص بجوده ممتازه وانت مرتاح بسعر منافس بسبب التنافس ما بين السيرفيس بروفايدرز مع بعض، والاهم من كده في الميعاد اللي انت متوقعه. النيد اللي بنعمله في الماركت ضخمه جدا، وده ظهر في استجابه الناس معانا. احنا اوريدي لايف فولي اوبريتنج بقالنا 10 ايام. النسخه البيتا بتاعتنا عملنا كامبين صغيره، لقينا ان 30% من الناس اللي زارت الويب سايت اهتمت انها تعمل ريجستريشن، وده يبين قد ايه الناس محتاجه اللي احنا بنعمله. احنا دلوقتي النهارده عندنا 30 سيرفيس بروفايدر، دول اللي احنا بدانا بيهم البيتا فيرجن بتاعتنا، ودول بنقدر عن طريقهم اننا نقدم 7 خدمات مختلفه. الخدمات ديت في بعضها بيقدمها شركات، ودول بنعتمد عليهم في الخدمات اللي محتاجه شويه امان زياده زي الهاوس كليننج والهاوس مينتننس. لو بصينا لكميه انفاق الاسر المصريه والشركات الصغيره على السيرفيسز دي مع بعضها، هنلاقي اننا بنتكلم في ماركت ضخم جدا، بنتكلم في مليارات في السنه. في الخطوه اللي جايه هدفنا اننا نعمل موبايل ابلكيشنز على الاي او اس والاندرويد عشان نسهل للناس انها تضرب السيرفيسز من اي حته ويمانج الاوردرز بتاعته كمان من اي مكان. كمان هيبقى عندنا كول سنتر عشان الناس اللي مش متعوده انها تستخدم انترنت هتقدر تطلب السيرفيس بتاعتها مباشره من على التليفون، وده هيدينا بنتريشن لمصر كلها. في السنه الاولى بنتارجت اننا نقدم خدماتنا في كل المدن الكبيره في مصر. السنه اللي بعدها هنكستند للجي سي سي اريا، ودي بنتوقع اننا لنا بوتنشال كبير جدا فيها. الريفينيو ستريم بتاعنا بيجي عن طريق كوميشن 15% بناخده على كل ترانزاكشن بيحصل على السيستم، علشان نحقق الاهداف اللي احنا قلنا عليها، عشان الناس تقدر تعرفنا وتثق فينا، ويبقى عندنا اوبريشن تيم يقدر يمانج الاوبريشنز على الويب سايت ونكستند الاماكن اللي احنا قلنا عليها. احنا محتاجين فيرست راوند انفستمنت قيمته 900,000 جنيه مصري. التيم بتاعي اللي انا مبسوط جدا ان انا شغال معاهم: احمد عاطف، محمد عبد الدايم، ابراهيم عابدين، مصطفى حسني، امير فهمي، واخيرا انا احمد جلال. انا السي او، انا ويب ديفلوبر بخبره 10 سنين في الويب ديفلوبمنت، سيرش انجن اوبتمايزيشن، سيرش انجن ماركتنج، والويب ماسترنج، وانا بدات اول ستارت اب ليا في سنه 2005. شكرا لكم ونتمنى تزورونا ان شاء الله.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashraf Hamdi. I'm a filmmaker, particularly an actor, screenwriter, and TV host. I worked with big networks like OTV, NBC, and Fox Movies. And I was lucky also to work next to local films and TV series. I was also working in some of the international films and writing a Cannes Lions web series. Working in different parts in this industry, like in TV, films, shows, and all these branches, gave me an oversight and a big picture about how the obstacles and the hardships of this industry. Although Egypt is one of the biggest film industries and media in the Middle East, but it doesn't have a rule. It's not organized or controlled. People say it's either connections, luck, or just like a matter of time and patience. But it's not just in Egypt, it's also in the Middle East. It works like this, like koshari shwaya. So lots of business people, they try to open something called talent agencies in Egypt to take care of artists like actors and cast them, but it never worked. So this brings me to Castpace.com. When I was introduced to the idea, I thought it's very interesting because it will make people more well connected with each other, not just actors or talents as in models or, and all these people, but also the filmmakers and talents behind the cameras, either cinematographers, directors, gaffers, sound guys, and producers. And I thought it's very interesting because it's not going to let people live this hardship of just trying to get in touch with the big people in the business to get from them these artists or these contact numbers. And I thought that this, since internet is the future these days, it will make it easier for even independent filmmakers and artists to make their own films by just going in online, trying to find other people like them that have this passion of working on projects independently or even commercially, and they just with one click they can see who can be suitable for the project, either talents in front of the camera or behind the camera. So when I met the founder of Castpace, brought the idea, I thought it's very interesting, and especially that he was very passionate about it because he left 7 years of his job in Vodafone to just give his full time for this one. So please welcome Ahmed Matar, the founder of Castpace.
I would like to thank the Academy. An industry joke, I had to make it. Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Ahmed Matar. I'm the CEO and founder of Castpace, a company that is aiming to cause a disruption in the filmmaking industry by creating solutions, new solutions to the challenges the filmmakers might face. And filmmakers, I mean all the individuals working, whether professionally or amateurs interested to work in this field, or entities such as production houses and casting agencies. As you will know, the filmmaking industry is a 125 years old industry that has gone and has millions of people now working on it. And it's generating almost $90 billion per year. But it's still managed with old methods. Production planning is being done with pens and papers, and casting or portfolios are being shared through CDs and DVDs and even offline publications. And if we look further into this region, we have almost 1.6 million working in the TV, media, and filmmaking industry, and we do not have a specific place for them to be listed in, which makes it really hard for a filmmaker to find and hire his cast and crew and to find the right people in time, a process that can take months and consumes a lot of energy and a lot of time and money. And even when we find them, it's really hard to communicate all the time with them with no specific channel of communication. And that's why we created Castpace. We're like LinkedIn, Match.com, and Basecamp, all mixed together and customized specifically for this industry. Through Castpace, we can create and upload our portfolio as a filmmaker with samples of my work. I can get to expand my professional network in the industry, and I also can search for jobs that matches my talents. Even more, we can search for specific people with whether talents or cameramen or crew in general, with the specific features or skills, and all the people that match my criteria appear, and I get to hire the perfect one for my production. And then I can hire all my cast and crew through Castpace and create a project page where all people can be located in, and we can communicate together, and we can have the shared calendar of the production and shooting so that everyone knows when and where are we going to shoot the next day. And by this, we will be the first place in the region to bring those who are interested to work in this industry with those who are interested to hire them. And to make it even more interesting, we're planning in our second phase to have a funding section where people can start crowdfunding their smaller production, and a budgeting tool to help the filmmakers produce their productions. And this will be the first crowdfunding filmmaking platform in the region as well. Currently, while all these services will be chargeable, we offer our users a free registration, but to use these services will be through a monthly subscription. And this subscription will ensure that we will be breaking even by the third quarter of 2014. And we are currently interested in round A of investment. Given that we will be launching our website by the end of this week, and we already have more than 100 talents pre-registered in our website, and this was done in 2 days, which gives us confidence that by the end of this year, we will be achieving our plan of having more than 10,000 talents registered and more than 40 entities. And I would love to introduce you to the team that will make this happen. Myself, with 7 years of multinational experience and 3 years in the filmmaking industry. We have Mohammed Azzam, our CTO and project manager and UI. Salma Hassan, our digital consultant and online strategy. And our senior designer, Amr Al-Kuwaidi, and our development team, Mohammed Azzouz, Wael Sayed, and Khaled Dabjan. And we all shared the same vision to take Castpace to become the first and the #1 platform for filmmakers worldwide. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Ahmed Badir. I'm the general manager of Dar Shuruq. As you may know, it's one of the leading publishing and media groups in the region. I'm honored to be here among many entrepreneurs. Thank you for Flat6Labs for bringing this together. Truly, this is my first time, my first mentorship. They walked me through it, and I think I'm going to do it again. Publishing in the Arab world, well, in 1430, a blacksmith called Johansen Gutenberg started the revolution, the publishing and printing revolution in the world. He basically invented the technology that we are using today to mass produce books. If it weren't for this technology, we wouldn't be having the culture that we're having today, entire humanity. The Arab world unfortunately received this technology about 400 years later. We started publishing late in the 1700s, and this unfortunately created a gap between what we produce in the Arab world and what the West is producing. We have about 800 publishers in the Arab world. All in all, we publish around 40,000 titles a year. All in all, actually half of these are Egyptian. Most of the publishing houses are Egyptian as well. But all of this in about 200 and something years of publishing, we only published around 800,000 titles. This might seem considerable, but the problem is it's less than 1% of what the world is producing. This is where, and I'll come to that in a minute. Why am I giving this introduction? It's basically because technology missed, or we missed technology at some point in time. We came 4 centuries later than the West when it comes to books and publishing. And today, with the leaps in technologies, with the huge revolution that social networks are they took the world by storm. We don't want to miss this as well, and I think we should ride it. The huge demand, and I dare say that it more than multiplied during the past 4 or 5 years. The demand for content has increased. Revolutions around the world, not just the Arab Spring and all of that, but really cultural revolutions around the world are still stemming, and content is basically in high demand. So look at the Arab world now. We have the lack of and the high demand for content, and this is where a company like Rawy comes. They understand that gap. They try to bridge it as much as they can, and they're using the highest technology that is available, starting with tablets and with mobiles, creating a platform that can not only take a children magazine like Adam, the one that I'm sure Mahmoud will talk to you about, but also other content as well, and present it in a user-friendly way. I'm truly honored, and I'd like to welcome to the stage Mr. Mahmoud Ghoz, the CEO and founder of Rawy.
أنا محمود غز CEO فاوندر راوي. أحب أحكي لكم حكاية راوي ابتدت معايا لما قررت إن أنا أجيب كتاب وأحبب ابني في القراءة، بس للأسف كانت دايما دي بتبقى النتيجة. فغصت في بحر العلم وقررت أشوف الناس بتعمل إيه عشان تحبب أولادها في القراية. وصلت الكومباريزن ظريفة ما بين الفيديو جيمز والأفلام والكتاب، ولقيت ان الفيديو جيمز دايما بتحقق الثلاث شروط من الانيميشن والساوند افكتس والانتراكتيفيتي. الفيلم بيمس الانتراكتيفيتي. الكتاب للاسف ما فيهوش بس غير الستريشنز. ومن هنا جت راوي. راوي هتقدم الكتاب في شكل جديد، هتقدم الكتاب في شكل موفي، هتقدم الكتاب ان ان انتراكتيف واي. فبيزيكلي احنا بنعمل 3 حاجات. احنا بنعمل ببلشنج بلاتفورم لاي حد يقدر يبريزنت الالستريشن بوك بتاعه ان انتراكتيف واي او ان موفي واي. وفي نفس الوقت if you are not capable of doing this احنا ممكن نعمل لك السيرفيس ديت. وبرضه بنجنريت الكونتنت بتاعنا الكوميك ستوري اللي اسمها ادم. فلو حبينا نبص على الببلشنج بلاتفورم، احنا بنقدم الخدمه دي للفريلانسرز. فاحنا ممكن نعمل سيلف ببلشنج and this is actually موجود في العالم كله، او بنروح للشركات وبناخد الكونتنت بتاعهم وبنخليه ديجيتال. وفي نفس الوقت if you have digitized content احنا we can add you the interactive or the movie style by adding animation, narration and interactivity and sound effects. Also احنا بنجنريت our own comics. احنا we have a monthly comics بننشرها كل شهر على البلاتفورم بتاعنا represented في ادم and 7 characters. لو انا ببلشنج عادي، ببلشر عادي خالص، this is will be my final product. القصه مرسومه، هروح اطبعها، اتفق مع حد يوزعها لي and that's it. بس مش هي دي راوي. راوي بعد ما بتعمل الكونتنت بتبدا تحركها.
في المباراه لماذا لم تمررها يا احمد؟ كيف تركته يسدد الكرة هكذا؟ لقد التزمنا بخطتك.
دي اول طريقه بنقدر نحط عليها الكونتنت بتاعنا على راوي، ان انت بتعرضها في فيلم. هو الطفل بيتفرج على الكتاب ما بيتدخلش وبيسيب السينز تمشي ورا بعضيها. طب لو الطفل عايز يلعب ممكن يعمل ايه؟ ممكن برضه يغير المود ويبدا ينتراكت مع الاوبجكتس. زي ما احنا شايفين البغبغان ممكن يتحرك، الورد دبلان هيرويه فهيبدا الورد يظهر. طب هل في نيد للموضوع دوت؟ هل في حد بيدور؟ في مليون واحد شهريا على جوجل بيخش يدور على قصص مصوره للاطفال. There is a huge market, there is a huge need, and إن شاء الله we cover that. أنا نازل على different platforms, I'm targeting all platforms. أنا على Windows 8, على iPad, على Android, and I'm going mobile. التيم أنا محمود غز, 11 years of experience between project management and education وdevelopment. معايا أمل project manager 6 years. محمود team leader 3 years of experience. مصطفى senior animator. أحمد بهاء designer and artist. وفي نفس الوقت I have board of advisors بقعد معاهم كل شهر بنتفق وبنقرر. معايا يشرفني أحمد بدير general manager دار الشروق، هند واصف co-founder، عبد الله عسل co-founder and CEO فرنا، وطارق نصر founder and CEO Planet 360. أنا already have raised small fund from my family and friends, yet I still need $100,000 just to continue. Finally, I would like to thank you all, and I would like to thank وائل حمدي اللي كتب لي أول قصة، آدم، ومعايا 2 freelancers I didn't mention them، مدحت iOS developer، ومعايا مروة كانت Android developer, and I already printed the first issue من آدم. This will be the first one and the last one, inshallah. It's special and limited edition. You can find it in the booth. Come and meet me. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. I am Dina Maghaouri. I'm a jewelry maker and designer. And besides doing that, I dedicate a big portion of my time to grow the Egyptian art scene, which I truly care about. And that's by discovering young artists and exposing their work either at my store or by organizing collective art exhibitions. Especially those really talented, unknown ones who aren't given the chance to shine, knowing how difficult it is to penetrate the Egyptian market. And through my work, I get to meet interesting people who make me love what I do even more. I am honored to introduce to you the founders of CIRQY website, Karim and Mustafa, who just happened to be sharing my dream, which is to empower the Egyptian art scene. They approached me less than a month ago to sell my work on their website, and I joined them because I know that they will give me the right exposure and a fair competition. And because they both have an artistic background, one is a musician and the other paints. They did it with an artistic sense, and they know well how to choose their designers carefully. Karim. They also came at a perfect timing, where we as artists in Egypt are hungry for that kind of service, and especially after the revolution, which gave rise to a whole new generation of creative and talented people. The main reason why I believe in Karim and Mustafa is that I can see and feel that their genuine love for the arts was behind launching CIRQY. And now I leave you with Karim.
Thank you. Very kind words. Thank you, Dina. Hi, everyone. My name is Karim El-Shafai, and I'm the co-founder of CIRQY. This thing is supposed to have light. All right. So I've always loved creating things. Ever since I was a little kid, playing with my Legos. And as I grew up, I started to paint. And more recently, I was looking for a place online where I can sell my artwork. But I found no place that would give me the proper exposure I was looking for and would take care of the logistics for me. And when I spoke to my friend and co-founder, Mustafa, we realized that he faces a very similar problem, but from a different angle.
Mustafa is a musician and aspiring filmmaker, and he finds it very difficult to buy unique local design through which he could express the kind of person that he is. And this is how CIRQY was born. We wanted to create a place for the local designers and creators where they can get continuous exposure and sell their artwork without having to worry about the logistics behind it. And at the same time, this can be the place individuals go to find unique local design through which they can express themselves. Simply put, CIRQY is a marketplace for freshly made local design in the Middle East. Our product range includes art, accessories, apparel, home decor, and personal stuff such as stationery and toys. On CIRQY, sellers have their own store page where they can sell their artwork, and we take care of the logistics for them. And now for the buyer's side, we are continuously pushing unique design for their everyday life, and we are a content sharing platform. What do I mean by content sharing? Besides buying, users can also like their favorite items, recommend it to a friend, or collect it for later. So we're not just a marketplace, we are a social marketplace. And through interacting with the products, users can then discover new things that they otherwise may not have found on their own. Now they can make smarter buying decisions. Do I want to buy the same things my friends are buying, or do I want to buy something different and unique? All right, so we plan to launch on the first week of February, and as of today, we have 25 confirmed sellers with us. Designers such as Dina Maghauri, Mika's Apartment, Zafir Studio, they're all very creative people and are very excited to be part of our creative community. So how does it work? This is what Dina Maghauri's store page would look like. She will upload pictures of her products, set her own pricing, and we made it a point to really focus on the visual identity of each seller. So they have a big banner image, they can connect their social media links, and they can group items in whichever way they would do offline. So for example, Dina has the Patri collection, the Fallaha collection, and so on. For the buyer's side, they can go to the activity feed where they can find all the interactions of the stores they're following and the people they're following, what they're buying, liking, recommending to each other, or collecting. Another way of browsing for products is through the Discover page, where users can browse by category, see the featured stores, staff picks of the day, or recently listed items. Our revenue model is very straightforward. We take a percentage commission of each sale. We have paid featured spots for sellers that want to get featured on the front page. And we have premium accounts that offer added perks for sellers. As for our seller sourcing, we plan to start with Egypt and then expand gradually into Lebanon, Jordan, UAE, and Qatar. And we ship everywhere. All right, as for the team, myself, I'm the co-founder and CEO. I have a strictly finance background. I worked at Grant Thornton, PepsiCo International, and HC Investment Banking. My friend, co-founder, and CMO, Mustafa Talat, he has a marketing background. He worked at JWT Advertising and was a brand manager at Mars Inc. Together, we are both behind the Egypt chapter of Future Shorts, the world's largest pop-up film festival, and we've been running it successfully for over a year. Our 2013 numbers are looking great. We plan to end the year with 20,000 users, 200 sellers, 6,000 products, and 4,000 purchases, which translates into $300,000 in sales. All images that you've seen of the products can be bought on CIRQY as soon as we launch in Feb. If you'd like to know more about us, please visit us in the next room, where you can also see a small sample of our products. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation as much as I've enjoyed giving it. Thank you very much for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we came to the end of our show tonight. Now, the final word to Ramiz Mohammed, the CEO of Flat6Labs. Woo!
Welcome, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight. What do you think? Do you like these companies? It's amazing. I can't describe the last 3 months. They have been amazing. Flat6Labs team, the mentor, the partners, the speakers, everyone. It was incredible. It was one of the best cycles we ever had. I really would like to thank our partners again, our mentors. Please give them a big round of applause because they did a great job with us in this cycle. I really would like to thank our guests who introduced the teams tonight. Your work have been it's great. And also I would like to thank the organizing team. Today we're joined with many from the alumni of Flat6Labs who helped us tonight in organizing this event, so please I really would like to thank them. I just have a couple of announcements on behalf of WAMDA. WAMDA is one of our partners. WAMDA is bringing their great Mix and Mentor event this year to Cairo. They're starting off with Cairo in March. So that's great news. Please stay tuned. Also, we have recently partnered with TechSparks. It's a great hub for videos for entrepreneurs. They are here all the way from Amman. They have their booth there. Please step by and say hello to them. Also, I would like to share some thoughts after this night. I think we're on great start to double the number of startups we incubate by the end of 2013. And as Flat6Labs and Sawari Ventures team, we really believe in achieving this by the end of this year. Also, after we're done here, there are the booths for the teams. Each team has a table. Please step by, say hello, ask them what they need, how you can help. If you have money, offer them some money as funding. Also, we have some cards. If you are interested to get in touch with any of the teams, please leave a mark in front of the teams you would like to get in touch with, and leave it with any of the organizing team members. Just the last thought, I would like to invite all the teams and Flat6Labs team to come over here and please share the moment with us. Please. They have done a great job, yeah. Henny, where's Henny? Hey, Sumbot. It's amazing to see the family of Flat6Labs increasing this way. It's amazing. I'm really glad this is just 1/4 of Flat6Labs family. So thanks a lot for joining us tonight. Please step by the table in the other room and there's some food. Thanks a lot and see you in May in our next Demo Day event. Thanks.